What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? John from John's Game Room here with another video on Horizon Draha. This time we're going to be going over how to upgrade the Wrath of the Ancients bow down the Wolves quest line. So the first thing that you're seeing me do here is there's 4 paintings or pictures or whatever you want to call them of this dual wolved look right there. This symbol of the wolves. And what you got to do is you're going to have to hit them all, but what I wasn't aware of is that you have to do it in a certain order, and I figured that out while I'm doing this process. This one being the first one, the one inside the green room in the castle is the second one. You go upstairs into the watchtower area. So did you hear that little piano ding kind of deal? That shows that it's the correct one, and then it's just a matter of playing the guessing game to figure out which one is the second one. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward through it here, and yeah. But before we do, you can hear right here, I choose the wrong one, and it makes the wrong sound. So I have to go back to the start, do it again in the correct order in order to get this step to work. So I'm going to go ahead and try several different attempts here, fast forwarding through them all because they're the incorrect attempts. But there's one thing that I do not know yet, and I've only done this bow one time, so I can't confirm or deny it quite yet. But I don't know if the order changes every time you play or how exactly that works. If I had to take a guess, I would assume yes, it does. And there's the first ding. The thing that I have to think about is when you start up a new game, some of the pictures are rearranged, which means that it might be the pictures themselves. If you remember which picture goes first, that could be the picture that always goes first. That could be something. But like I said, I've only done this one time now, so I can't really confirm it. But we're going to go down here. We're going to grab the second one. I'm going to go all the way over here, back into this one, up the right-hand set of stairs, and ping the third one up.
Number 3.
Okay, and then we're going to go down the stairs, and we're going to go on outside. Back up those stairs. And for the final one right there. And it takes a second, but it should give us the confirmation thing at the top left. Just kidding, because it's not that part. Now you have to go all the way downstairs, back into the room where we see the two symbols right here onto the left-hand side of the wall. And that explodes, giving us the first piece, which then continues or finishes up the first step. The next thing we're going to want to do here is take some form of way to get down to the rocket yard. There's a flag that's going to be way up here. Shoot it. And it's going to knock down a ghostly skull. Now, if you've looked at the little upgrade room, you can tell that there's 2 skeleton dogs. One of them is missing a head. This is the skull to that dog. And you'll see here, it's the one on the right of this statue that is missing its head, and you go on off and you put it on there. It doesn't quite, no, it does show up earlier, never mind. Okay, so we get a ghostly dog that we have to follow around the map. Now he's going to stop and dig at 3 locations. Each one of these locations, you need to kill a certain amount of zombies. I don't really know how many, but you do have to kill them on that spot or near that spot. So we're going to go ahead and show you where the 3 locations are and which path he takes, as well as we're going to fast forward through the amount of kills that we have to get. I would highly recommend, since this is round 7 and all I have is quick revive, I recommend Jug, because I do go down on this one. But you won't see it here, unfortunately. When you kill them, they have a little soul wisp that flies into the pit, and it's just a matter of filling that. I guess it's kind of like the urn for the lightning staff, or that's not the staff anymore, it's a bow. See how the wisp goes into the hole, and it's just a matter of filling them all up. Okay, but now you see I went down, but I'm still able to get the souls with my little death and taxes. And you can see here, once I finish it, he starts digging and whining by the hole, and then he'll go and stand point again. You can go ahead, now I'm just showing you guys here, killing them is a waste. I wasted quite a few kills here before I realized, oh, I have to pick something up. And once you pick it up, he moves on to the next step, which is going to be by the double tap machine. One thing that I would highly recommend when you're doing this is similar to how you would handle the dragons. Try not to waste any zombie kills, as earlier rounds are easier just because the zombies are slower and they seem to come at more of a easier pace to handle. But you can see it's right here by this broken down car. Gonna go ahead and get all these. Now I'm getting a little worried here. I finished off the round, so I'm gonna run over here and grab my perks, including Jug this time. Because I am playing solo, so if I did go down without quick revive, it would be game over. But yeah, so it's definitely not hard once you have Jug. It is round 9, and this bow is still one-hitting them all. But you can see right there, I finished it. He whines, and he's going to uncover something. I pick it on up, and what he's uncovering is bones. You'll see what I do with those at the end of this next step. So he goes on off. We're going to be going downstairs right in front of the Pack-a-Punch teleporter little section, where we have to do it for the third and final time. Again, he's just going to dig it open, and then we have to continuously kill until he says otherwise. Again, this one it's probably one of the easiest ones out of them all, just because it only requires a little bit of killing, so it's really not that bad. So you're gonna go ahead and pick those up, and you will see him run over to this wall. He'll stand up on the wall. I tried shooting in that hole, nothing seemed to happen. He sits in front of it, so I figured, okay, well maybe I have to go and do something inside of the wall. So I went and I turned on the low gravity. As you can see here, there's a symbol for the two dogs that lights up there, and if you can thread a needle, put one right through it, you saw a path come out right there. You jump on up there, you hold square, and it deposits all the bones that you've gotten, which builds a skeleton body, and he hands you the arrow. Now all you have to do is go put the arrow inside of its upgrade chamber and get some kills to upgrade the bow. And as always with all of the arrows, you should time it, because it does give you a max ammo each time. So we're just going to go ahead and fast forward through all this stuff. It's just a matter of getting them all in that bottom floor, in the bottom layer of the temple room, in order to fill it up. And just like that, it's done. You can see it shoot the green beam, and we have ourselves the Kriholo Lu Crem. You know, I'm not even gonna try to say it. Nope. I don't know why they come up with these hard names, but it's not bad. It does do, in my mind, a little bit of a lackluster amounts of damage. If you see right there, you shoot one of them and it flings them. If you shoot it into a whole group, it kills the majority of them, but the rest of them kind of just fall down. Now it does sometimes give a slow motion effect to certain zombies that does wear off over time. But again, it's kind of not that great in terms of overall killing potential, I guess. Here it is, round 12, and the Big Daddy just came out, and so it only, in regards to him, it takes 3 shots to kill, which is actually really good. Makes quick work of him. And you're gonna see here in a second, on round 13, we're gonna go ahead and round up every zombie that comes out that round, and we're gonna try to see how many zombies it can kill with one bow. And like I said, it's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, it's not awful. It still gets the job done. The arrow does not add any extra damage when you upgrade it. So here we are, round 13, with every zombie. We're gonna come up here, slow it down for you guys so you can see the true effect. It blows them all like that, and for the most part, it kills the majority of them. But you'll see that I think it leaves like 5 of them left, and they just kind of fell down. But right here, it kind of gets a little weird, because it's like, what? okay, I left another one, and then that one from close range like that only slows them down. So I mean, it's kind of different, I guess, on how it performs, but overall it's not a bad bow for how easy it is to get. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm working on filming the next 3 upgrade paths for the bows right now, so if you guys are excited for that, looking forward to it, hit that subscribe button, like button, and feel free to comment down below. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.